everyone. Welcome to my Facebook Live today. So Christmas is coming and a lot of us are starting to get our Christmas decorations out, and as usual we have to now think about our cats because our cats love to play with objects, especially objects that hang. And for some of us, we may not think about how the typically decorated Christmas tree may actually be something that, you know, is attracting the cat. And I mean, to the cat, it's like, wow, Christmas, it's so much fun. So I want to just talk a little bit about what are the risky decorations, the ones we really don't want to put out on our tree or around our home, why they can lead into cats eating them or, you know, getting into trouble with them. And then what we can do, you know, to make things kind of cat friendly with our Christmas decorations this year. So I have a little, let me move my little feather tree over here. I have a little kind of typically decorated, say, Christmas tree. First thing is tinsel. This bright, shiny tinsel, cats usually like, you know, they're attracted to the shine. And then, of course, the little tiny fluff on there, you know, the fringes on there, they may want to nibble at. And then if they eat that, that can actually cause vomiting and problems. So avoid the tinsel like this, especially none of those drapey icicles. Oh, those are the worst. I don't think they've been popular for many years, but so we're going to avoid this kind of tinsel. You can make paper garland chains where you just make the little loops in paper like old wrapping paper. This could be a great recycling project, great thing for your kids to do, or even adults to do. You know, many of us are at home right now and we're not traveling, so extra things to do like this are kind of nice. So no tinsel. Now, on this particular tree, there's kind of different ornaments. This ornament is not real glass. So if you like the look of the glass type ornaments, this is a plastic one. And while I know that may be a little bit cheap, all the same, see, for a cat, this hanging on the tree is a real attraction to, get you hooked down there, to want to come up and bat it, because that's what cats like to do. They want to come up and they want to bat that, and it moves, and it's shiny, so then they go up and they try to grab it. They're doing their predatory play on the tree. So if you really like to have these kind of hanging ornaments, get the plastic ones, because the cat will knock it off the tree. Okay, there's just no way he's not going to knock it off. And then you avoid the broken glass, you know, from the more fragile glass type ones. The hooks that are on here, they can be a bit of something the cat may chew on or get stuck in their mouth. I would take a very short piece of ribbon and you could tie it on the tree to really secure it on the tree, because then if the cat's really batting on it, I mean, tie it with the double knot on the branch so that the ribbon stays on the tree and the cat won't get the ribbon. Now what usually will happen is if the cat's really working at the ornament, the bottom will separate off the cap, and that's okay, especially with these plastic ones. Other kinds of decorations to hang on the tree, frankly, like the old Victorian paper cutouts are nice. Ones that are made from cardstock, you know, are nice as well. Now, with the tree skirt, cats absolutely love fleece. So you want fleece and satin. Satin is also a smooth fabric, you know, it feels really nice. So we actually want to use fabric that the cat won't like so much to deter them from running around, you know, sitting under the tree. Because when they're sitting under the tree, they may then be nibbling at the little branches and eating these short needles, or, you know, pawing at and eating the needles that fall off on the underside of the tree. You could put bubble wrap around the tree on the base. And then this is just regular cotton fabric. Most cats are not necessarily attracted to it. And put that like that under the tree. So now when the cat walks on it, they're going to get kind of that crunchy sound. And a lot of cats don't like that so much. So this is going to help to deter them from going underneath the Christmas tree. Some of the fabric softeners that are scented, especially with a melon scent, would also have a cat not want to lay or be underneath and around the tree. So to wash the cotton tree skirt in something like a melon scented or even orange scented, fabric softener or mist it with maybe a little bit of orange essential oil would help to keep the cat away from the fabric and help them kind of stay away from the tree. The tree's not so attractive. So this is how you can have your tree and your cat's not quite so attracted to it. Now, I just saw this. It's a really pretty, now we have some of these, shelf decorations, things we put up around our home that are pretty. It's a pretty shelf decoration. It's made out of feathers. And I think for a cat, this would be like cat heaven. Like, wow, you put that out for me. And I could just see a cat knocking this over, grabbing it. It's the perfect size for them to want to tread and, attack. So a couple of things. Definitely put this on top of, I don't know what, on top of your bookcase or somewhere, and enough things around it that the cat can't get up to it. Arid Extra Dry Antiperspirant Spray tends to be something cats don't like the smell of. I don't know why, but it's a good thing to use to prevent cats from scratching on things. You could spray, your Christmas tree with that to prevent the cat from wanting to climb up the tree and claw the tree. But especially for something like a decoration like this, it has, say, feathers on it, or, maybe a lot of shiny, bright, tinsel-y type things, and you're really committed to having it out in your home. Do a light misting with something like Arid Extra Dry Spray, or that like an orange scented or citrus scented spray on it to help the cat want to stay away from that. All right, so these are all the things to try to keep a cat away from things. Now, what are we going to give your cat? We have to give your cat a lot of activity, a lot of play in the home, maybe in the central floor area around these Christmas decorations, so the cat is more interested in being away from the tree and ignoring the tree and the decorations instead of wanting to go after that. So food puzzles are great, and I know I've talked in the past about food puzzles. We can kind of make them a little Christmas themed. So we can take just an old box like this and put some dry cat food in it, and this is how you're going to feed your cat dinner. This is not just treats after having the bowl sitting out all day. I think it best this time of year, remove the cat bowl. You're going to hide little bowls around your house, and we're going to have go kill the box time on the living room floor around the Christmas tree. So you put some of the nuggets in the box, and this, flap is still here. So now when you throw it down, the cat is going to have to grab it, and he's going to have to flip this open and get the food out. And that gives the cat a lot of activity and a lot of play, and they are alert, like this is more fun than going after the Christmas tree that you've kind of set up to be a little bit of, cat unfriendly. You can even make it festive by wrapping it up in maybe some Christmas paper. So here are a few tips for our cats to help keep them busy and keep them happy, at Christmas time. You could always lastly, you could always see if you can find like a log, an actual long branch from a tree, and prop this up in your living space or kind of near the Christmas tree, and make sure the bark is still on this branch, because now the cat can claw on that, and a lot of cats like clawing on an actual branch from a tree, and that may keep them off of your Christmas tree. Thank you very much. I have a lot of information on my website, drsallyjfoote.com. You can go there and read up about dog and cat behavior. I have different handouts there to help you with their behavior. And have a safe and happy holiday season.